Alright folks, we're going to put in some cement block raised bed planter boxes here. And what I did was I took the tractor and I scooped out some dirt. The reason I did that is I am on a hill here. This is a slight slope, and so I want these to be level. So basically I put my scoop here, my front loader bucket here, and I cut back to where I was about 3 or 4 inches below grade back here. And you can see that when we level our bricks, we're about 4 inches below grade here, but then this end is right at the level of the dirt. So basically I'm just making a wedge into the dirt so that I've got this level area here. And then we're not putting anything in here like rebar or anything to hold these blocks in place. Basically what we're doing is we're taking, and once we got the block in place, we're taking some dirt that's not topsoil and putting it in here and packing it down. And this is mostly clay and sand. You can make an ashtray out of this if you wanted to. But basically we're taking that and putting that in there, and then so this cavity from this brick goes down and is mudded in with that cavity from that brick, so they kind of will support each other. And hopefully once we get this all done and packed down, our top level will fill with topsoil, which we'll just use the topsoil that we scraped off from here that had the grass and stuff growing in it. I just laid that back over there, and this topsoil will go in on the top of our planter bed when we're done. And like I said, the top row of these will have topsoil in them, so we can plant pepper plants or strawberries or whatever we want to in there. It's just another little section here that we can plant in. And then we'll have the center section here also. We're going to put in 4 of these, at least 4 of these down this hill. So we got this section here, another section there, another section there, where we've again leveled it off with the front loader, and then we'll lay these bricks level. We got some leveling devices, and we're just putting the bricks down, making sure they're level, and then filling them in with this mud. So that's what we're doing, and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done here. Alright, so we got our last brick down here, and as far as our lengthwise stuff goes, now if I look down there, that's fairly straight, but it's probably not 100% perfect. And I'm going to start putting my bricks in over here and coming this way and leveling them, and then I'm going to I'll level across and match back up with this brick. But we've been putting dirt in these as we go to kind of lock them in place, but from here over and then back up, I'm not going to be putting dirt in those until I get them all leveled and get them all in there and make sure that they're all connected. Because if I put dirt in them and then come down here and then I got a 1/2 inch gap or something, it's kind of like, oh man, I got to whack on these things with a sledgehammer, and then I risk breaking them, and it's not going to be good. So again, we're going to do this side and this side and pack it down, and then from here over I'm just going to level the bricks and come around the corner here, and then once we got everything, it looks like it's all good, then we'll fill them in with dirt and cement those in place. All right, so we got our run down this way, and you can see why I didn't put dirt in there. I've got maybe half an inch, 3/4 of an inch gap there. So we're just going to take, I don't know, my foot, my hammer, whatever, and we'll push these all slightly this way, just a little bit, just to where we meet up with this brick right here, and then we'll be good, and then we can go back and fill these in with dirt. But that's why I didn't do that beforehand, is because I figured that, you know, I'm just doing this by hand. I'm not using a laser or nothing like that. So I figured I might have a little bit of a gap there, and sure enough we do. All right, the other issue I got is, so there's a gap here of probably 1.5 inches. And I checked it with the level, and everything's pretty level. This side here sloped just a little bit, and it's probably because the fact of packing that dirt in may have jostled those blocks down just a little bit, but it's not off by much. But we're going to make it up over here, because this mud here, this mud clay sand mixture I've been using is real soft. It's like mortar. It's like thick mortar, but it's pretty soft, and I should be able to mush these together and get some play out of that, and get these to even up over here at this end, and that should be good enough for our planting purposes. Plants won't care. All right, so just a couple minutes of some foot adjustments, and I think we got this pretty well squared up, and so we'll put our dirt in here and start filling up the rest of these blocks and build this up 3 high. All right, so we're filling this in with dirt, and we're also putting sticks, not pine sticks, but hardwood sticks. We got a couple big oak trees over there that shed plenty of sticks for us, but so we're putting the sticks in there, and then we'll put some leaves on top of that, and then finally we'll put some of this clay dirt on top, and then we'll top it off with topsoil and potting soil for the plants to grow in.